Welcome to this YouTube channel Learn Quick. I am Sharif here to explain you a problem on development of solids pentagonal pyramid. So before we start drawing the problem, we will discretize the question into three parts so that we will understand the question better. A pentagonal pyramid of base side 25 mm and height 55 mm stands with its base on HP such that one of the base edge is parallel to VP. So to decide the default position of this pentagonal pyramid, we will refer our previous video lecture projection of solids. In that video, question number 55 which lies in 21st minute of the video. To watch the video, kindly click the link which is available in top right corner or in the description. So in part 2, it is cut by a sectional plane perpendicular to VP, inclined at 50 degree to HP and passing through the point on axis 25 mm from apex. So we have to mark 25 mm from the apex and then we have to keep our cutting plane at an angle of 50 degree. Okay, so this cutting plane is perpendicular to VP and it is inclined at 50 degree to HP and the cutting plane passes through 25 mm through a point 25 mm from apex in your axis. So this is our part 2. So in the last part, what we are going to do in this problem? So we are going to draw the development of lateral surface of the truncated solid. Okay, so after sectioning, so we are going to unfold. Okay, so we are going to unfold and then we are going to see the lateral surface of the pentagonal pyramid. Okay, let's see how to do it. So the front view and top view of the pentagonal pyramid has been drawn. So now we will quickly dimension the front view and top view. So I am dimensioning the height of the pyramid and the side length of the base. So you can use the engineering template to draw the arrowheads. So the height of the pentagonal pyramid is 55 mm. The side length of the base is 25 mm. Okay, so now we are going to name the base corners of the pentagonal pyramid. So we will start with the left. This corner I will name it as A, B, C, D, E and the apex O. So similarly, if I name the corners in the front view, so if you see from the front view, so this corner is visible, so I will name it as A dash. Next, B is visible, I will name it as B dash. C is visible, I will name it as C dash. Now the D is not visible from the front view and it is hidden, so I will name it as bracket D dash. So and then bracket E dash for corner E. So similarly for O, it is visible, it is O dash. Okay. So now we are going to draw the cutting plane. So the cutting plane passes at 25 mm from the apex. So from apex I have to mark 25 mm. So mark 25 mm and then I have to keep an angle of 50 degree. So I will keep an angle of 50 degree. Okay. So now with the help of HB pencil, so with the help of HB pencil, draw the cutting plane. Okay. So now whatever edges is remaining after drawing the cutting plane, make it with HB. So this is remaining, I will make it with HB pencil. And the base pentagon is remaining, make it dark, and this region is remaining, and this slant edge is also visible, make it HB pencil. So and the one which is hidden, okay, these hidden edges you should not make with HB pencil, do not do that. So and name the cutting plane as VT. Okay, so now we will name the cutting points. Okay, so first we will take the slant edge OA. The OA is cut here, so we will name it as 1 dash. Next we will see OB, it has been cut here, we will name it as 2 dash. Next we will see OC, it has been cut here, we will name it as 3 dash. Next the OD edge is cut here, but it is not visible, so we will make it as bracket 4 dash. Next OE is cut here, we will make it as bracket 5 dash. Now if this problem is a section of solids, then we have to bring all these cutting points to the top view and then we have to show the sectional top view. But in this case it is not necessary because we are doing the development of the solids. If it is asked in question, then we have to show the sectional top view. If it is not asked, then need not to worry, just directly we will go for the development of the pentagonal pyramid. Okay, so to develop here we should know the slant edge because we are going to follow the rotating line method. Okay, so we are going to use the rotating line method. So for that we need the true slant length. So here if you see OA, it is not parallel to my XY line. OB, OC, OD, OE. Okay, none of the slant edges are parallel to my XY line. Okay, remember in the previous problem of development of a cone, I have said if we have any one slant edge parallel to XY line, then it can be considered as the true slant length. Okay, so since none of the slant edges are parallel to my XY line, then I have to make a line. Okay, so from O, make a line parallel to XY. Okay, so make a line parallel to XY and then use your engineering compass to transfer OC to the parallel line. Okay. Okay, so like that we have transferred and this point is now going to be your C1. Okay, so new point C1. Now you project this point to your front view. Okay, so and then join with O dash E dash. Okay, so now your O dash C dash is your true slant length because your OC1 is parallel to your XY. Okay, so now we are going to measure this O dash C dash. So if I measure, so the length is 60 mm. Okay, so this 60 mm I am going to measure. Okay, so and I am going to take a point here. Okay, so take a point here and then make an arc. Okay, so the arc need not to be dark, make it light. So and then start with a line, and then the side length of the pentagon is 25 mm. Okay, so measure this 25 mm and then cut the arc into 5 times for 5 base edges. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and then we have 5. Okay, so whatever is excess we can erase it. Okay, so now you join all the base points. Okay, but here unlike the cone, the base are of straight lines. Okay, it is not curve. So we will join the base points with a straight line. Now we will name the points in the development. So this is capital O and here we will start with capital A, B, C, D, E and again A. Okay, so because when we close A and A will become 1. Okay, So now we will carry over all the cutting points from the sectional front view to the development. Okay, so before doing that, I need to bring all the cutting points to the true slant length. Okay, so first we will bring the 1 dash to the true slant length, and this point will become 1 1 dash. Then we will bring 5 dash, and this is our bracket 5 1 dash. So then we will bring 2 dash. This is our 2 1 dash. Then transferring bracket 4 dash, bracket 4 1 dash. So transferring 3 dash, 3 1 dash. Now with help of your compass, so measure O dash to 1 1 dash. Okay, so now 1 dash belongs to slant edge OA. So you mark at slant edge OA 1. Okay, so next we'll measure 2 dash. 2 dash belongs to slant edge OB. We'll mark 2 here. So next 3 dash belongs to edge OC. We'll mark here. And then 4 1 dash belongs to edge OD. This is my 4. And then 5 dash belongs to edge OE. We'll mark it here. Okay, so now I will quickly name this as 1 2 3 4 5 and again 1. Okay, so now I'm going to join all the cutting points with the help of my HB pencil. So I will join 1 to 2 with the help of HB pencil. So join 2 to 3 with the help of HB pencil. Join 3 to 4 with the help of HB. Joining 4 to 5. Joining 5 to 1. And then whatever edges is remaining, so we will join with HB pencil. I hope you liked the video on development of this pentagonal pyramid. In case if you have liked the video, press like button, do comment, share and do not forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you.